Twisted Youngins, the most unorthodox show on the globe, and we're back at you with another show. And my name is Myra King.
It's your boy Dave.
And this is Dez.
And we got another special guest with us today, a very special one, failing out fresh out of New York, you know, in a blizzard or whatever the case may be. Caza in the building, aka YungCaza, if you're looking them down or trying to look them up or whatnot. Sir, let the people know who you are and what you got going on.
Can I curse?
Yeah,
go ahead, sir. You're fine.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, shit, I'm an up and coming Latin artist out of New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing my thing. I had some bad run-ins with a couple big artists that tried to do me wrong, but now I'm bringing myself back up, starting from zero. And yeah.
Damn, what you mean they try to do you wrong out here now? Whoa, there's a lot of wrongs out here.
I mean, you know, well, I started as a writer for I started out as a writer for a couple artists.
Can't say their name. Give it to now.
Don't be scared. Go and let it. Yeah.
He probably want to be respectful.
Go ahead. Hold up.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it? If you,
I mean, I might, but I dropped a record last year called Dita Do. It got like 2 million views on SoundCloud.
Yep.
And it got Akon's attention. Then, you know, he flew me out. He flew me out to Atlanta. We met in Buckhead. We were just discussing, you know, me signing to him, and then I would sign to Sony Latin. Ultimately, that never happened. I didn't do it. I decided I felt like it wasn't right for me because it's just some things that, you know, the way things were moving. And at the end of the day, you know, having a label push you, it's cool. Signing to a label is cool. If you don't know what you're doing, for the majority of the case, I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I do everything myself. So I engineer, I record myself, I write for other people, and you know, I just been doing my thing now. I'm originally I wasn't born in the US. I'm a Peruvian immigrant. So I came from Peru when I was 6 to the I came from Peru to the US when I was 6.
What part?
And what part of Peru?
yeah.
Lima, Peru.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peru.
Yeah, Lima, Peru.
Have you been back?
I have been back. I have been back. I actually have to go back because I got a couple of shows going out there, and I'm going to Argentina in March. I think.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sign.
Making that overseas money. Okay.
Yeah, I think I found a home with who I'm gonna sign to now. You know, hopefully everything goes well. You know, leave it all up to God. You know, without God, I wouldn't be here.
Indeed.
And,
do you I'm sorry, Mojo.
Go ahead.
I want to go back to the fact when you said that you were going to sign, but things weren't right. How did you know that things weren't right? Did you have a lawyer? I know you said you've been writing for people, so you've been around the industry probably for a minute. Like what?
I have been.
So okay, so did you look over the contract yourself and was just like, okay, this is not going to work. I need more.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. I'm not signing for no 10K.
There you go. I was just gonna say, what is it?
I'm not signing for.
Wait a minute. So you telling me a man building $1 billion city tried to give you 10,000 to sign?
Oh, he disrespectful.
Oh man.
Yeah, like the disrespect, right? And I was like, you know what?
Shout out to Akon. I love Akon.
Yeah, man. Listen. I listen. When I first came to the US, you know, I remember I used to live in a basement with my four family members, and I was getting ready for school, all that shit, and I used to turn on MTV Jams and I would listen to Akon every single time. Or bro, I'm a big Akon fan, but it's just, you know, when you meet your idols, sometimes things ain't really what they seem. And you know what, man, no disrespect to him, man, but I gotta find my own way. Now I'm working with like other people that, you know, actually basically when this happened, I wasn't at the level where I'm at right now. I was probably really, really unknown. I was probably like around 40K followers on Instagram.
So he thought you should be grateful for this 10K, maybe. Yeah, you're worth anything more. That's how he felt, probably. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I just take it as in like I see where I'm at right now, and I know there's better things. Well, there's already better things right now on the table, and you know, I'm just, you know, I'm picking to see what suits me best. I think I'm gonna sign with a distribution label.
Okay.
I don't, because I do like control. Like I said, I do everything myself. Everything myself. I shoot my own videos. I engineer. I record myself. You know, and that's just it's a DIY market nowadays, I'd say.
Yeah, where do you get that from? The DIY. Where do you get that from? Because it seems like that's something that a lot of artists need to be hip to. And where do you get that effort from, or what I should say, that work ethic from, for you wanting to not only just produce, like you said, all the way down to shooting your own videos and you writing the songs and everything. You don't want nobody doing nothing with yours.
And you seem intelligent, like you seem like you're knowledgeable. You know some parts about the business as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm sorry, notification. I'm gonna put my phone on do not disturb.
Okay.
But hello, do you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, as far as I mean, I just you gotta have like a passion for it, I guess. You know, I've had a passion for music since I was in my country. Shakir was one of my inspirations, and you know, just seeing that is just like motivational. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like a superhero with my platform. Like I feel like I can be who I always dreamed. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. It's weird. It's weird. You know.
What is Peru like? Like, is it a lot of stuff going on, or is it like what is that culture like over there?
It's well, I grew up in a really bad part. I grew up in a really, really bad part, like robberies and like all that type of stuff. And there was I remember there was it's but it's definitely like it's like a different environment than here in the US. I mean, neighbors are more friendly over there. People will go out of their way to help you. When somebody would pass away, the whole entire like everybody would like carry their body down like 7 blocks, just walking like a whole like stampede of people. And it's different over there. Like, you know, everyone's definitely more friendlier in Peru from when I was growing up. But now it's there's a movement going on over there right now, actually.
What do you mean?
What kind of movement?
Yeah, what kind of movement?
Music movement. Like
Okay.
there's mainstream artists working with mainstream Latin artists, like connecting with people in like Peru and stuff. And you know, there's the whole Latin music movement, it's everywhere. You know, it's literally everywhere. It's in Spain, Germany, like the whole entire world. And it's just Latin music. I feel like it's gonna be like it's gonna like go over the top. Like it's gonna take over a lot of like markets, you know.
Hey, this your boy Desi Dez.
And it's your boy Mojo. And if you like what you are seeing so far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Please. And if all else fails and you like what you talking about as far as this merch wise, baby, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Check us out on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook at TwistedYounginz with a Z. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you give us an email at twistedyounginz@gmail.com for all promotions.
Where's it at? At twistedyounginz@gmail.com?
Yes, sir, with a Z. And also, if y'all don't like what you see right now as far as merch-wise, we got more merch, and we also do merch.
Do your merch,
Send
too.
us in a
We
couple
support
designs.
everybody.
Yeah, and we do promotional packages, interviews, videos, articles, whatever you guys need, man. Just make sure you hit us up. Holla at you, baby.
Take over. I mean, well, shoot. It's really what, Latin and English, right?
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
there's only those two.
I mean,
well,
yeah.
I guess French is.
Well, yeah, I mean, what you're talking about, I mean, you have the reggaeton and everything else like that too. But what you're talking about is right though. I mean, there is a huge, I ain't gonna say a huge, a massive come up in the upcoming of Latin artists on the way. Like I said, even we interviewed JD Petonia's manager, and he said the same thing. I mean, that dude's got like 50 million followers scattered across the board, and you may not know of him in the US. But if you go across the border, oh, this dude's screaming like Drake, you know. So it's a lot of stuff going on out there. You know, there's can I ask you a question though? Being in the music and everything, what is the hardest transition from switching it over from Latin to American music? Because that's a big thing. Like I said, this dude's got 50 million followers, and we may not even know who he is. But it's hard to make that transition from going from Latin music to getting somewhat mainstream in America to bring in some of those American dollars as well, an American fan base.
Right. Well, that's, I mean, transitioning in it. I mean, I guess there would have to be a bridge between languages. That's when I guess bilingual by being bilingual comes into play, you know, which is what I'm trying to bring into the market, which is brand new, you know.
Yeah, you can make much more money than just a regular English artist or a regular Spanish artist, because
being
you're basically two people.
Absolutely. And you know, not a lot of people, there's a lot of good Latin artists out there, and there's a lot of good American artists out there, but there's not a lot of bilingual artists out there. There's not a lot of bilingual artists and not a lot of bilingual people pushing that. And you know, like I said, I was born in Peru, but I was raised American, you know.
I'd love to hear you and Akon on a track, man, because he's bilingual as well. I'd love to hear that, bro. I can't lie to you.
Or you and Bad Bunny or Daddy Yankee.
Huh?
Or you, Bad Bunny, and that. Oh, well, I get what you're saying, because he's
bilingual. He can speak English and he can.
I got you.
Yeah,
Bad Bunny. Me and Bad Bunny is coming very soon.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Press that.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You said you just go drop a name. Drop a name. That's what I'm talking about. Beyond all that, even working with big artists, like you said, working with artists like Bad Bunny. Now, I know you said you've written for art. I mean, you used to write for artists, and you probably still do, I'm sure. And like you said, you met with Akon back in your early stages, even though it was only 10,000 on the table. These were your early stages, so you've advanced since then. What's it like working with artists nowadays compared to how it was when you first started out?
People reach out to you a lot more than I used to back in the day. They definitely come to me now. You know, I'm working with like big TikTok stars now, and you know, it's different. It's different when you have more numbers. You know, it's all a numbers game nowadays, and it's all about whoever got the most numbers. And it's not like how it used to be back in the days. Like, you know, you would, like, for example, Eminem. I know I'm young, but I know a lot about like music and like the history of music and stuff. Like, I know Eminem, like he would bother Dr. Dre literally every single day. Here, check out my song, and eventually, like, Dr. Dre, I guess, signed them, I guess. Yeah. But nowadays, they just look for people whoever got the most numbers, and that's not really cool, because, you know, then you're not really pushing like actual art. They're just pushing whatever has numbers, you know. But I mean, some stuff does have art, but it's just not how it used to be. I mean, apparently nowadays it's just the numbers games, and it's not fair.
The game up.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I mean, it's all about artistry. I mean, but you know, but it's
labels say we want to make some money now. Hey, we to make money.
I mean, if you're on TikTok and you got a video right now, you got a hot song.
I don't care what you're rapping about.
That's popping on TikTok, and it's not even a full song yet. It could be just you let out a 30-second sample. You didn't even know you was gonna make a whole song. You just put a chorus on the beat, and it turned up on TikTok. And next thing you know, you got all these people in your inbox. You got these managers and these lawyers and everybody trying to flood and get you signed. Now you have to go and make a full song and get that product out here. So yeah, I'm with you. I mean, it is a numbers game, but the context of, you know,
substance and music, the substance lasts. Like, you may be hot for just that 6 months and they own something else, But like you said, if it's actually about the music and the art, that's going to be around for a while. You know,
That's the difference. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, go ahead.
That's the difference between American music and Latin music. I started out like playing with American sounds, like making like hip hop or sometimes, but um Latin music is long lasting. They don't spit you out as fast as American music spits you out. You know, it's like Latin artists have more relevancy for a longer time. I mean, relevance for I'm sorry, my English is kind of
No, take your time. Take your time. You're fine.
yeah, but Latin artists, they stay relevant for longer periods of time than American artists. Like, you know, that's just the difference between Latin music and American music.
Hey, have you now? Why do you think that is? Is that because I won't say a lack of, but do you think that is because there's not as many Latin artists coming out day by day as it is in America, where we got new artists every 30 seconds or something like
technology?
That? Yeah.
Technology.
No, there's artists, there's Latin artists trying to make a name for themselves every day too. It's just that it's just that, I mean, it's the lack of support, I feel. I mean, I feel like people nowadays take some hip hop as a joke, like trolling, and you know, that really takes, like, people look at what's going on in academics' page and they just go there just to laugh, like to see what foolery this artist is doing, you know. I feel like trolling is taking, like, everybody's trying to make a joke out of like music. It takes out of the artistry in American music, you know. So I had to, you know, I wanted to go back to my roots, and you know, I always had a passion for Latin music, you know. So
yeah, I can tell that you definitely shift over. You just, like, you know, and got more into the Latin bag, but also going back to what you said earlier, we had an interview with the director of Audiomack Latin, and he was saying that more of his job, because he's Latin, he's Latin himself.
Yeah,
Dominican. I'm sorry, Dominican. But his focus was on the Latin market. Like, that's what he's director of. And he said that his focus is he wants to bring more Latin artists to the platform of Audiomack.
Yeah.
To you know, to this market. So I definitely see. I'm definitely hearing more Latin music now than I have in the past couple years. As far as like the put name with face. You know, at first it was just like a Daddy Yankee or a Shakira, but now it's just like they're popping up, which is a good thing. And you know, we need Latin artists doing like what you're doing. You're saying, I'm getting back, you know, my roots, my Latin bag, and you're putting on for Latin artists. Like, that's basically what it takes. So.
Absolutely. And you know, when you said, you know, when you think of bilingual artists, I mean, a lot of people would say like Cardi B or something like that, which I guess you could kind of say
she's bilingual.
Shouts out to Cardi B. Shouts out to Cardi B.
Yeah, shout out to Cardi B.
Yes, she is. A lot of people would throw, and you know, that's a great mention, because she's the name, you know, she's the mainstream name that you would think of. But then, like you said, Myra, you know, you got Daddy Yankees and stuff like that. You've got artists of the past where you had Sean Paul and so many more artists. Even I ain't gonna say Sean Paul.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what.
I mean, hey, look,
language.
Hey, look. But you know, you have other artists along the lines. You know, Big Pun, same thing. Fat Joe, before Fat Joe,
legends.
Before they went fully American, they too were, you know, bilingual artists, and they were speaking, you know, they were doing Latin music along with American money.
You young,
no,
man.
They
you
are
say Big Pun. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Give me your top 5, man. Since
you said you know your hip hop history. Give us a
top 5. Hip hop. I mean, just artists or just hip hop?
Artists, period. I want them
English.
All.
Give me your English.
English. Okay. All right. Top 5 English, I gotta say, is XXX Tentacion, rest in peace.
What number? Like, what out of the top 5?
Out of the top
number, you know what I'm saying? 1 through 5. Can I get a number? Or you
don't want I don't want to put numbers.
Okay,
but,
you cool.
Yeah, no, but my top 5, in my top 5, XXX Tentacion top 5. Big L.
Okay.
Big L. Who else? I'd say Fat Joe definitely is in that too.
Okay.
American. Who else? You know what? I'm not gonna say because it might cause some controversy. But I just like the way I just. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
Is it a rapper of today? Like
of today, because I just sometimes I see the movement. The movement is also what inspires me, and like, and that's what inspires me. Even though people say a lot of bad things about them, but it's just the movement that
You talking about 6ix9ine?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
I want to ask you something as well. Okay, 6ix9ine does, even if it's not 6ix9ine, he does have a huge movement. What do you think about CJ?
Oh, CJ?
Yeah.
There's a lot of controversy surrounding him. What do you? I think it's cool.
Yeah, why people think he's stealing Pop Smoke stuff, man? What's up with that?
But hold on, but wait a second. Since he's in New York, also the Pop Smoke, but also like people are saying that he's from Staten Island, he's from the good part, that he's
they're saying he's a home.
Yo, Staten Island gets busy, man. Staten Island gets busy. Okay. I don't know. It's not all sweet over there.
Okay. Because they were saying like, he's from the good part of Staten Island. He's privileged, and then he's coming in stealing Pop Smoke style, like, cause he's the knockoff of the 6ix9ine. Honestly, what I've heard, I just feel like if it's about music, the music is good to me. What I've heard,
I mean, listen, don't keep it real. 6ix9ine new snippet was good to me.
But it sounded but you're actually out there in New York, so what's going on in the music streets, in the streets of what people are saying. So, I know you said you're not gonna say anything about 6ix9ine. You probably like his movement, but what about CJ as well?
CJ has a great movement. He has an amazing movement, and that's what I feel like. That's what the game needs. I feel like the game needs to be more diverse, and we should all come together and just like push the music. I love CJ's music. He goes hard. I like his music, and he's I think it's cool that I actually do not think that he's stealing any of Pop Smoke style at all, but probably maybe because it's a hot drill song.
I think that's what it is to me. I believe it's just that any New York artist that comes out with a drill type of beat or anything like that, they automatically relate it to Pop
voice,
Smoke, which
like
is they
right,
should,
but voice like Pop Smoke's too?
Is whose voice?
Nah. Is his voice like? Why would they just be thinking that?
It's just he's talking that drill stuff.
Yeah, I mean, all that talking all that gangster stuff is cool. Like on a beat, that's what sells. People want to hear that, so it's gonna go hard. It's just
they want to hear that, man. Like, why they want to hear crime being committed?
I mean, that's just what the kids like nowadays, and I mean, I'm a kid myself, but
you like you like hearing crime being committed?
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. That's why I like Big L.
Yeah, Big L.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah, man.
He also had a way with work. Like, I guess, well, no.
He said some crazy stuff like Tyler Creator. Oh, Tyler Creator's in my top 5.
Tyler
in your top 5?
I mean,
Tyler Creator, top 5.
Okay,
Yep.
Tyler the Creator. Okay. I mean, Big L wrote the Vapors for, Biz Markie. Big L did some work now. He ain't just, he wasn't just a rapper himself. Like as you said, you wrote for artists. He wrote for several artists, and he wrote some hits actually for some artists too. So yeah, I mean, that's a great thing to hear. Now, with your music and everything moving forward, you've worked with Bad Bunny. Like you said, you got some on the way with him. Is there any other artists that you got out here that you're working with? Or is there any other artists that you want to work with?
Or in the past that you're a big artist? Give us somebody that's big.
Who I want to work with?
Yeah.
I want to work with, there's so many artists I want to work with, but I would like to work with Rosalia.
Okay.
I would love to work with Rosalia. I would love to work with A$AP Rocky on a Latin beat.
Okay.
That's that's different. I'm thinking about like, mixing. I'm thinking about putting two cultures together. Like that's my goal. Like, like that's groundbreaking,
Oh, you trying to put them both on the same CD, on the same track, basically on the same CD?
Yeah.
Mix both coaches on the same CD. I like that idea, man. That's it's gonna require some work now. You ready for that?
I think I can do it.
Okay. I'm
I was I
record
record at the ASAP Mob Studios.
Okay.
Sometimes I haven't met them, but one day I will run into them. And
You will speak into existence.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And the fact that you when you said that you wrote everything and you did everything on your own, that's what the first thing that come to mind is ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky was one of the first artists I heard who said in the interview where he was like, you know, I stopped paying all this extra pay. Why pay you for this when I can make a beat myself? Why pay you to shoot the video when I can pay my mans? You know, me and my mans, then who gonna be in the video? Why not have him shoot the video? Why not make our own beats, make our own videos? We do our own lyrics and everything already. So, you know, I'm saving money. So when you hear stuff like that, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. You know, I mean, yeah, you know, especially when you don't have a budget, you gotta save it wherever you can, you know. And just, you know, just stay true, I guess. Not just, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people that gonna talk bad, but you know, you just gotta I can't curse, right? Or I could, right?
Yeah,
you good, you good.
Yeah, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Now it's gonna be a lot of people that can talk is gonna talk shit and shit, but like you guys just gotta keep going. You can't forget why you started doing this and why you're doing this, you know?
Now you've mentioned that you know people have tried to hold you back, hold you down, or probably not give you your credit, nothing like that. Or your credit. Are you receiving support from New York?
I am starting to now. Now I am.
Now, when these people were trying to hold you back or not, you know, let you in, what do you think it was was it because of the music or was it you they didn't let you know you all had like some
Was
issues,
it some personal or did you know,
or did they try to blackball you or like
were you trying to get a check? What you was trying
all
to
of
do?
it?
All that.
And how long did this last?
Well, it lasted until I blew up on TikTok. Literally.
Wow.
Okay.
When I blew up on TikTok, I wouldn't say I blew up, but I have a good decent amount of views on TikTok. I almost have 200K on TikTok. That helped me get a lot of my followers through TikTok. I had a video that amassed it went super viral, probably I think 7 million views.
Wow.
And then after that, you know, once you get that one video with that blows up, then everything blows up, you know.
How did it happen? You just uploaded what?
It was a joke video that I did with my girlfriend. It was like a Spanish like American type of joke thing. Like I was I was saying something I was saying in Spanish, "Oh, it feels great to be single," and then but I was singing it, but in Spanish, so she didn't understand. So she then she was like, "What did you say, babe?" And I was like, "Oh, I said I love you in Spanish, babe." But I was saying it feels great to be single in Spanish. And you know, it's just dumb stuff like that, you know, that blows up. And then I started being posted on all the meme sites, all the you know, all the TikTok sites and all the TikTok pages and stuff. And then everybody around that started seeing like, yo, that's Caza. That's Caza. What the hell? That's Caza. That's Caza. Oh shit. Yo, let's work with him, blah, blah. And then, you know, it's a chain reaction, you know. Now I gotta drop a song with the right people, have it pushed properly. And yeah, I mean, if you know what you're doing, being key to being a megastar isn't the key to success in the music game isn't really it isn't that hard, you know. Like if you know what you're doing and you align yourself with the right people, you could have a Billboard hit, you know.
How do you plan that out? It seems like you're a strategic person when it comes to, like you said, you know, marketing or your promo or is it aligning someone to make a hit with? Like, how do you plan that out?
Well, the secret, well, now I think TikTok is a wonderful platform. You should push stuff on TikTok. You should get people to do dances to your songs. And I'm giving you guys all the whole
No,
game
you
for free.
As you should, sir. We are here for that, sir. Listen,
man, go ahead and give it to us.
Listen, that's what we here for, man.
Yeah, you helping somebody else, man. So they won't take that 10,000. You know what I'm saying?
So
they buying. Go ahead.
Somebody took that 10,000 gonna watch this interview and be like, God.
This is for the viewers. Get a couple big people to do dances to your songs, talk to them, and just keep promoting it on TikTok. Yeah.
Save some dollars.
And we're back. Okay.
You know?
Go on, explain it.
So you saying like TikTok should be like a way that artists should push their music?
Absolutely. TikTok is the future. Vine was cool. Do you guys remember when Vine came out?
Yeah.
TikTok, TikTok took over, and it's so crazy how fast you literally can become you can go from nobody to somebody to TikTok and through TikTok, and it's crazy how much support there is on TikTok. And that's exactly where you should push your music. You got to do something relatable. You got to have a relatable line in your song, or a relatable part, or something that makes you, like, I don't know, get you going, and just push it. Like that song that's going on, like Spotty and Got Him, with the beatbox. It's just a dance to it, and it's making him a megastar, and that's wonderful. You just got to push. A lot of people are blowing. CJ also blew up through TikTok.
Yep.
I know I don't have a big song like that yet, but I'm aligning myself with the right people, and it's gonna happen this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
No doubt about it, man. You keep it up. It definitely is gonna happen, man. Moving forward, do you have anything coming out that the fans can look forward to?
I have a single dropping by around the end of this month.
Okay.
And I have an EP coming, a 5-song EP.
A 5-song EP and a single coming. Now, when you said the single's coming at the end of the month, when's the EP dropping?
I'd say around maybe
Is this
around
gonna be before or after you do your shows overseas?
after I do my show.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you still
You got
use
the names real quick? You got the names for the single and the EP?
I don't have a name for the EP yet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going through names right now.
Okay.
It might be Cyber Love, something like that. I don't know. I got to think about it. But the songs are all kind of done already.
Okay. What about the single?
The single is being done. It should be done tomorrow. I'm gonna sit down.
You got the name?
The thing about me is I freestyle a lot of my work. I'm in my studio right now, so I have the freedom of just like recording as I go.
Okay.
Thinking about what on the song, thinking about what to say as I go. So I don't, I just flow into it.
Yeah, I was getting ready to ask you, do you still use pen and pad, or do you freestyle? Because I know a lot of artists are saying
I freestyle a lot now.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
freestyle
cool.
a lot.
Are you
is that your best way? Is that your easiest method, freestyling?
Yeah, freestyling works the best for me. And then I write it. I don't actually write it, but I write it into the program. So I say the words, and I just I just play it, and then that's my form of writing.
Okay.
I record the track because I have the freedom to do that in my studio.
Right.
Well, that's good, man.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, you said you are doing the deal. You're gonna sign this distribution deal. Hopefully, if everything works out, you're gonna sign this deal. What can the fans look forward to after the deal?
Hopefully a huge Billboard song.
Okay.
A Billboard song. That's all I need right now.
Girl, hey, man, you got any girls out there?
I'm in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for 5 years.
Okay, there you go. When you looking at popping that question then?
Oh, you want to throw it?
No, that is 5 years, brother. How long is gonna be? Listen, how long is gonna take you?
Probably in like 2 more years once she graduates.
Okay. Are you?
At least you got a plan for it. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a religious person? Because I heard you mention God earlier.
I am a religious person. I kind of strayed away from the light of God for a little bit, but I found myself back, and without God, none of this would be possible. Any of this that I'm doing, anything would be possible without God.
Absolutely.
Is it hard to stay keep your nose clean, to stay focused, when you're surrounded by just industry influences, or maybe people or whatnot?
I mean,
you in New York, it's a busy city. It's a lot to get distracted by.
Yeah, I mean, when I met with Akon, I was just so excited the fact that I'm next to Akon. So that's like, it was just, I don't care what happens. I'm like, I'm next to Akon, and he likes my stuff. And that's just a great feeling. So we actually went to Magic City that same night. Yeah. And he gave me like $5,000 in singles to throw at strippers. And that's not stuff I want to do though.
Did you think that $5,000 that he gave you was part of your 10 grand?
It's crazy. I don't know. I feel like it was disrespect. It was like a disrespect. I'm like, damn, like you should really like offer me 10 grand. This is Akon. And I'm like, and it just the deal.
How did he bring it to you? Did he tell you like, yo, I'm not gonna give you too much on the front end, but
nah, you know what it is? It's he didn't say it himself. I think it's the people around him that told him, yo, you should give him this. And I'm like, because him as a by himself, when you talk to him, he's a wonderful person and that, but I think it's like the people around him that I don't know. I just don't know how his whole thing works, but he's still a legend. Still
how did you get the offers? What I'm trying to say, like, did he never broke it down to you why I'm doing this? And
no, after never spoke again.
It was just one of those, I'm gonna bring you out and recruit you, but once I got you in line, I'm gonna send you to my peoples, and that'll be the end of
it. Probably. And I'm not really one of those artists that I'm too big to be shelved. I feel like, I feel it in my heart, I'm a megastar,
I'm sorry. Let us see your. Oh, okay, good. Camera's good. Okay.
I feel it in my heart. I'm a megastar.
But no, you say you're too big to be shelved and continue. I
can't be contained.
There you go.
I can't be. So if someone's gonna contain me for like a little bit of amount of money, I'm gonna, I'm doing it myself. And whoever wants to help me, with a good amount, so we'll do it with you guys.
Yeah.
Well,
ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I definitely appreciate you. First of all, we got to have you come back on.
Definitely.
Definitely. We got to have you come back again. This was
we gotta
great.
Finish this one.
Don't get high and forget about us. Don't
it is again. Now, before we get out of here, with you doing all this writing and all this other work for any other all these other artists and doing work and whatnot, have you ever had to put that paperwork on somebody? Have you sued yet?
No. No, I just did. That was my big mistake. See, I love music so much. I just do a lot of things out of love, and that's one of my biggest mistakes.
Okay. So for the people out here, just because you said no, like you said, you did it out of love, but you also concede that is one of your biggest mistakes is that you didn't sue to get that money that you paid. You know what I'm saying? That you're owed.
Are you still doing things for the love?
No. Not anymore.
Okay.
Not anymore.
You cut the love out. You cut the love out and got the financials back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. So like I said, tour dates coming up next month and in March and whatnot. We got a song coming out at the end of the month. We got an EP on the way after the tours and everything. Anything else you want to give it to the people? Merch, anything? We got to send you some merch too.
Yeah, we're gonna send you some. We gotta hook you up. Send you some jogging suits or some exclusive stuff out there.
All that.
No problem. Yeah, absolutely.
Other than that, you got anything else you want your fans to know about you or anything else you want the people to know moving forward, especially potential suitors who are looking to invest in you far as business wise? Because like you said, you are a star.
Yeah, I am a star. Hey, just don't listen to what people say about me. Just talk to me first before you listen to what any whack ass, trash ass producer that has to say about me.
Oh, so
wait a minute. That's what happened. What producer said
that sound a little personal right there. You got anybody any names in mind, sir?
I'm not gonna say his name, but I know he's trying to blackball me right now. And
for what, bro? For what?
I mean, it's because I think it's because of my girlfriend. I don't know, but because I think it's because my girlfriend like curved him when he tried to get with her, and this was back in the day. But he has a couple Billboard hits. He produced a couple of platinum songs actually.
Where does he say? Is he in New York, Atlanta, or?
No, he's from Florida.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I think he's trying to blackball me. I feel like he is, because all the big artists that,
Go ahead.
all the big artists that reached out to me, wanted to work with me. I see them take videos with him or like chilling with him, and then boom, they don't respond to me no more. So I think he's trying to blackball me. So it's all good. You know, I mean, my time is coming. There's gonna be a time when you can't ignore me. You know.
What makes you think? What makes you think beyond them not hitting you back? What makes you think they trying to blackball you besides them not hitting you back?
This girl curved the man.
Yeah,
so he basically, you know, it's something there. You know, they know of each other.
You know, it's some smoke out there.
Yeah, there definitely is. There's bad stuff in the air. And you know what, man? You know what? I just gotta, you know, it's gonna, like I said, like, you know, I just had a dinner.
Say his name, man, because we gotta get.
Nah, I can't say his name, but like I said, man,
he already trying to blackball you.
Right.
Don't let him bring it down.
Like I said, man, I just
my boy.
Yeah,
like I just had a dinner with Empire the other day, so he's not. You can't. There's gonna be a point where you can't ignore me. You know?
I know that's right.
Gotcha.
Shout out, do that good.
I know that's right, man. Hey,
ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you. And before we got here, we definitely, man, we wish you the best of luck as well, man.
Keep killing.
And
Thank you so much.
Hey, and I say this to people that come on this platform often because we truly, genuinely mean it. But man, like when the country open back up, if you have anything going on, any launch events or shows or parties or whatnot, we'll come out and support. Hey, either or, you know,
no doubt,
but,
man.
Shout out to Peru, man, because you know, it is hard out there. So
that's fantastic.
It's dope that you came up here and made it, man. You know, like you said, God is blessing you.
Yeah. And continue to give back, man. Continue to do you. Continue to give back. And like you said, they can't deny the undeniable. They can't fight this. Keep doing what you got to do to break out and, you know, do what you can.
Absolutely.
All right, man. We appreciate you, man. You have a wonderful day. And, you know, we'll continue this again another time.
Thank you guys for reaching out to me. I appreciate this.
No problem.
Don't worry about it, man.
We'll appreciate you for responding. We appreciate you for responding back.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll get you back, man. We appreciate that.
All right.
All right.
Man. Enjoy the rest
God
of
bless. Take care, guys.
God bless.